Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game.
Best! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
It's Asa! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. Best place it in. And he's there to clear it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now he's got space here. Silvestre. Oh, good-looking ball. Lampard. Here's Rodri. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Cantona going after that. Rooney. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. At least a return pass.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Lampard. Lampard powering forward here. Lampard ploughing through the middle. And that's played in low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get it through? He's onside. Rooney. Now it's catch shapes to shoot. And now the breakaway. And he's making progress on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. In comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely passing, real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Hazard, he has found the way through. Can he finish? Rooney.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Lampard. Lampard. Shot, surely! Oh, it's gone in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cantona is onto this. They're urging him to shoot. No way through, so back it comes. Rodri takes the shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
There will be 1 minute at
Still
a time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Bergkamp. Coming on to replace
There's the whistle then
is
to start the
number
second half.
27.
Now it's Cantona. Hazard. He's found the way through. Delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba. And it's O'Shea. Hazard. And Sylvestre. Nice bit of trickery. Defending of the desperate variety. Little pass back. Vieira. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Juve wins the duel this time. And it's Lampard. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. And he's had it nicked away. Rooney gets on his bike and on the move. And the break is on. That's a cute ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lampard. Number 7, George Best. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 14, Okazaki. Substitutions.
Can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide, driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rice. Okazaki plays it in. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Rice chasing after it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saliba clears it away. Nicked it back promptly. Aimed at the far side. Calafiori with the clearance. In once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for options for movement. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. That's good vision. Brilliantly cut out. That's good play. Son Heung-min. Incoming delivery. And out it comes again. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rooney. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Son Heung. Shoots! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Hazard.
Into extra time we
Coming on
go.
the field is number 25, Zola. Substitution.
Fernandes. And it's Fletcher. Darren Fletcher is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rice. Vieira. Rice. Cantona. Oh, he's having a go! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
That's tidy. Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Okazaki. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Son Heung-min closing in. Son Heung-min! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5,
Fernandes.
Vieira. Number 3, Silvestre. Coming on the field, number 20.
Zola is always
Mohamed
playing
Salah.
with one eye on the
Number
spectacular.
10, Tanga.
Just
Substitution.
eases him off the
There will
ball.
be one
There they
more
go,
added.
hunting again.
And it is
Hello,
half-time
everybody,
in
and
extra
this is a
time.
quick reminder to let you know
Well, we
that
have
you'll be
quite a
able to
thrilling
catch
narrative
today's
here.
match
Despite their
broadcast
early
live
setback,
on our
they
club
are now the
FM
ones in the
station.
driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And a header! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Zola. Now this could be a chance. Played in with purpose. Calafiori getting this one. Oh, good climb! So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Rodri. And it's Fernandes. O'Shea produces the perfect tackle there. Rice makes a dash for it, and it's made its way to him. Delivered with swing. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's really well cleared. And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Okazaki. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal really cannot...
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed
Just
with
a quick
flying
reminder
colours.
today, please refrain from parking outside.
So what do you take
the
away
stadium.
from it all, Jim?
Thank you very much.